bread of life. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood, we'll count our privilege. The wave is conduct which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood, we'll count our privilege. The way beyond the which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of
Pharaoh upon the mountain, Pharaoh upon the mountain, Ejima baraku gwanja. Pharaoh upon the mountain, Pharaoh upon the mountain, Pharaoh upon the mountain, Ejima baraku gwanja. Pharaoh upon the mountain. The Bible, two Israel series and the King to rap. Jimmy Kavanya have made. However, I'm Pharaoh upon the mountain. Pharaoh upon the mountain. Ejima baraku gwanja. Pharaoh upon the mountain. Pharaoh upon the mountain. Pharaoh upon the mountain. Ejima baraku gwanja. Pharaoh upon the mountain. Chineke gara obodo ndọrọna emekụọ gị shabụ ebe ahụ ka a nọrọ ọtụtụ arọ ha. Ụmụ Chineke gara obodo ndọrọna emekụọ gị shabụ ebe ahụ ka a nọrọ ọtụtụ arọ ha. Ọ dịghị onye chọrọ ikwuru ọnụ, ọ dịghị onye nụrụ akwa ha n'ebe ewe na-emeghị ha na-eme ozu nwụrụ anwụ. Ọ dịghị onye chọrọ ikwuru ọnụ ọkacha ewe n'iwe. Ọ dịghị onye nụrụ akwa ha na-ebe ewe na-emeghị ha na-eme ozu nwụrụ anwụ. Chineke nke eluigwe mechara anya nye ha ezi nkwado. Moses gwara m Fero okwu, Fero rapụ ndị m ụkala. Jehova nke eluigwe mechara anya nye ha ezi nkwado. Moses gwara m Fero okwu, si Fero rapụ ndị m ụkala. Ihe mere n'ụlọ anụra n'obi ihe mere ntido. Egburu isi n'ụwa ntị esoro, egburukwa nke aka ma adịghị ya. Ekwu bụ ihe mere n'ụlọ anụra n'obi ihe mere ntido. Mana egburu isi n'ụwa ntị esoro, egburukwa nke aka ma adịghị ya. N'ihi na ihe ọma ahụ Chineke malitere ka o mere, ajọ mmadụ apụghị igbochi ya. Emenụ ma na-awatara ya n'anya. N'ihi na ihe ọma ahụ Chineke malitere ka o mere, ajọ mmadụ apụghị igbochi ya. Emenumana esitere ya n'ọnwụ, emenumana watara ya n'anya.
Once again, good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of good, conscious people wherever you are all over the world. I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Is the one who has stood up to speak for the collective interests of Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. Nobody could do this. And by the special grace of Chukwukike Abiyama, her leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. And Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. I am George Onyibe. I'm from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Some part of Abo is in Edo State. But let's say according to the divide and rule, geographical, strategical of the zoo called Nigeria, I'm from Delta State. And every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator. Without wasting much of our time, we must proceed to acknowledge the Almighty Creator himself. He who is the lifting up of our head. He who shaped the way ahead of us. He who has spoken in time past and is coming to pass. And is speaking presently, and they shall thereafter come to pass. For his word, they faileth not, for there is no shadow of turning back within him. His name is Chukwukike Abiyama. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị o juru anyị anya dadi o, Inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ebu Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Without wasting much of our time, we will move ahead to our study this morning. As always, I said, throughout this period, this month of May, where we remember our heroes and heroines, our team will always be, we will always remember them. But our topic this morning is, what will make their death worthwhile? You know, they are dead. And we believe that once you are dead, you are dead. Nobody, you're not existing any longer. But I know it's a lie. Death is just the beginning. As you transcend from one stage to another, the Almighty Creator in His infinite wisdom makes us to lose knowledge of the past stage from which we came to the present. That is why all of you spent 9 months in your mother womb. Only those who are produced in the lab, of course. But then it takes you 9 months to be somewhere. 9 months in your mother's womb. You live within the cycle wall of the placenta. You eat, you urinate, you desiccate, you play in your mother's womb for 9 months. But that very moment where you are born, the moment they put water on your lips, you lose all the knowledge. You will forget about everything that happened in the womb. The same way maybe when you close your eye in death, you forget about everything that happened while you were alive. But if we, being alive, are meant to understand how we pass through that gate and enter the world, I think there are people beyond who can actually see what is going on. What am I trying to say in effect? If our fathers, brothers and sisters, mothers who fought to defend us will wake up this morning and look at what we have become, do you think they will not be heartbroken? Do you think they will be very proud of us? Be sincere. Do you think honestly that your father, your mother are sincere, will be very happy with what you have become today? Tell yourself the truth. It will be a cool day for them in hell to understand that what they fought for and died for, what they bled for, has been handed over to children who will never appreciate their sacrifice. It's just the same way. Some people spent their life looting. But all of them will die giving birth to heritors. Children who will use that looting to take drug across the globe. May God have mercy on all of you who refuse to see. What will make them to be proud of us? We must first of all find out why they died. Of course, you know already in our previous study. And then we must ensure that we get it on their behalf. If they die for freedom, we must ensure that we get this freedom. If they died for us for our place to be developed, then we must make sure that our place is developed. If they died so that they stop killing our people, and then we must ensure that we will not allow anybody to kill our people anymore. These are the things that if they return tomorrow and they see these things are no longer happening, they knew that they died without being able to completely implement what they want. And now their children have been succeeded in doing it. They will be proud of you. The Bible says that God is not the God of death, but yet He identified with heroes of faith who have died. Because the Bible ended up in saying in Hebrew, for these people, the patriarchs of faith, people like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, David, all the heroes, Samson, all of them, The Bible says that God is not ashamed to say he's their God, but rather he identified with the dead. Because these people had one agenda, looking for a city that is built by God and God alone. And today, as Biafrans, we have one agenda, looking to see Biafra restored, the city that made our people bleed, the city of which millions of Biafrans have been hunted down. And so we are not ashamed to identify with our fallen heroes and heroines. But it's unfortunate that in our own time, in our very life, we are about to witness history repeat itself. People always say history will always repeat itself. I have no problem with that. But if I allow history to repeat itself on the detriment of my people, knowing what happened before, and then I think there is issue there. If history has to repeat itself, this time we read to reprogram that history and tell that history how it goes. You must begin to understand and do the needful. Our fathers and mothers who fought, who bled, who died, who we are going to remember on the 30th of May, they were blackmailed. They were blackmailed. But before your very eyes, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, are being blackmailed. But you say, oh, it's true, it's true. But history is about to repeat itself. Gowon, Obasanjo now is trying to blackmail Nigeria. But that is their cup of tea. If we tell you that Obasanjo is Satan, you people will not believe. Gowon cannot open his mouth to see anything because Gowon has been classified as the number 6 terrorist. The worst terrorist in the world. Go to world index of genocidal leaders, president. Gowon is either number 6 or number 8. He's just trying to die peacefully, but Gowon will not die peacefully. But when we tell you the evil of these people, you will not understand. At the break of the war, they were busy shouting everywhere, they are rebel, they are rebel, the 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 rebel. We must bring the rebel back to the rebel, to the rebelization, rebel, rebel. After taking Oguguru, they will be shouting and blackmailing our fathers. And today, they keep saying it. Now today, history is repeating itself. They rose up one day. In less than 3 hours, they were able to go through the length and breadth of judicial. They were able to legislatively declare IPOB terrorists. You can see that useless policeman who says he's CP in Abia State telling you, any IPOB we see, and we are going to treat them like a terrorist. He was passing a signal. He knew we are not terrorists. But because they blackmailed us, they want us to believe, oh, we are terrorists. In fact, I know many people who left IPOB. And when I call them, I say, why are you not coming to the meeting any longer? Some of them will say, oh boy, they don't say we be terrorists. They say we be terrorists. I can't be terrorists. You want my Yoruba pastor to be think I have backslide? No, God forbid you. Go to Yoruba church. I cannot be terrorist. But who decide who is terrorist? Go back and look at all the African leaders who has actually meant well for their people. All of them were blackmailed by the international community. When I see the global community acknowledging Nelson Mandela's sacrifice today, I begin to wonder, is the world so hypocrite that they can't stand by the truth? There were times, Theresa May, and what is this, Peter? Ruler Lady Dan, Peter Buota, and all of them were gallivanting all over the world to be black master. They were calling Nelson Mandela a terrorist. What is this man that just left the prime minister of Britain? What is his name? All of them were jumping up and down. Who Nelson Mandela? Who Nelson Mandela? He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. It is blackmail. What do they call his name? The Libya man. He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. Kill him. Kill him. Tomorrow you people will sing his praise. That is when our people will say, if you want to kill dog, you give it a bad name. You want to kill a dog, give the dog a bad name, and then it can justify your killing them. The same way IPOB came. We've not bear arm against anybody. We've not retaliated. We didn't come for revenge. We were trying to seek the attention, to get your attention and see your stand. And now, believe me, we are seeing your stand. We know your position. We know your resolution. And then I love living things, because when they sense danger, the next thing they do is they develop defense mechanism. There are people saying, hey, we have been talking and talking, let's stop talking, let's move into action, let's carry on. But I know you are Yoruba and Hausa. You don't write our agenda for us. God talked for 7 days before he created everything. Jesus talked for 3 years, even till today. Many of you are not listening to the gospel of Jesus for 3 years. And we may have to preach this gospel, God knows when. But until we are sure that there are 100 men, our leaders say 100 men, the moment they are ready, you will understand that we don't make a threat. We tell you the reality. Ojukwu said, let there be Biafra. He declared Biafra. Many Biafrans didn't know. But very soon you will be the one telling us, declare this Biafra, declare this Biafra. And once it is declared, all of you will know about it. But you must get ready, because Africa will fall. You can imagine when you cut light in Nigeria, almost the whole country in Africa will start crying. When you blow pipeline in Nigeria, the zoo called Nigeria, here in Biafra land, almost the whole Africa will start crying. Just kidnap one chairman now. Every BBC, CNN, the whole media will start publishing it. All of them are panicking. And then I begin to see that when Nigeria eventually fall, immigrants will overrun Africa. They will cross Europe. Many will die in the Mediterranean Sea, but they will overrun every community in Europe. And there will be starvation everywhere. So begin to build your wall. I'm happy America is building the wall to stop immigrants. America is still very far from Biafra land. So many people will not make it on foot. Those of you in Europe who are actually the one propelling this evil, begin to build your wall, because you will soon receive migrants. There were times you were coming to kidnap blacks in the name of slavery. Today now you are the one chasing them away. Africans not to come to your land. We shall see how it ends. Oh, IPOB is a terrorist. IPOB is a terrorist. Hey, and you believe them. You are a Yoruba pastor. You are a Biafran pastor. You are a man. You are a far. You believe them. You believe them. But I'm happy for the global community, because they know that Nigeria has derailed already. No wonder they say it's a very mysterious country. It's not mysterious. It's a very hopeless, useless country. We must make sure history does not repeat itself. We are being disarmed as we speak. The same thing they did to our fathers. When Ojukwu declared Biafra, I wonder how many guns they have in their possession. I wonder how many guns they disarmed them. If Jack Gowon, Yakubu Gowon, that terrorist Gowon, one of the recognized terrorists, will you talk about people who were responsible, who masterminded the onslaught of millions of Homo sapiens? Yakubu is number 8. And that number 6 or number 8. Not very sure about that. When you see them everywhere, the reason they have the confidence to invade Biafra land, attack Biafra land, was not just because they have over 30 countries standing in alliance with them to wipe us away, but because they knew that they have disarmed us already. About 8 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, Nigeria issued an order that every Biafran should return their gun to the nearest police station. One of my relatives that have a gun called me and said, look at what they said. I said, don't return that gun. But he told me, I have returned it already. I said, then there is nothing left for me to say. Because I know that systematically, meticulously, these people are trying to cycle us. And for those of you who think it's business as usual, get ready. And now they knew that not everybody will return their gun. Now they are revoking license. All these things does not apply to Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba. Your BCC, or what do they call the tag they used to tag you in your bank? Is it BBC or BBC or BVN? It doesn't apply to them. We all know that police cannot arrest Hausa or Fulani. Arrest them. In less than 30 minutes, they will be released from that station. That is if I thought they come to arrest them. Before Nigerian police will arrest Hausa Fulani, that means there is a case of serious murder. And then they will come and arrest them for safety. So the people will not kill them. But in less than 30 minutes, they don't release them from back door. They will turn that very, very police station to mosque. Go and arrest the police, Hausa Fulani. You will understand what I'm saying. And so all these things don't apply to them. Today, when they say drop your gun, it's not for everybody, it's for you, Biafrans. Very soon, Operation Puff Adder, you know they've initiated it, but because we spoke about it on Radio Biafra, they've not been able to move with full force to search your house. Operation Puff Adder, they are claiming it is happening in the north now. It's a lie. Operation Puff Adder was originally and genuinely designed by Nigerian terrorist state to come and search our house. Mark our words. The plan to search Biafra land room by room have been initiated already. The night they had the meeting, that information was released on Radio Biafra. They now improvise and pretend it is for the north. No, Operation Puff Adder is coming. The moment from 1st of June, after you refuse to hand over your gun, they know because you have license in the first place. Now they are recycling, they are rearranging all the documents of those who registered their gun. They will come for all of you. They will say, no, some people refuse to return their gun, so we are going to search your house. And some Biafrans who are not reasoning will support them and say, it's good, let them search. All this kidnapping is too much, all this robbery is too much. But who are the kidnappers? Who are the robbers? Hausa Fulani and your politicians. History is about repeating itself. They have started planting division among us as they did to our father. Can't you read the handwriting on the wall? Asare that is well respected. Iruanya Umiumio that are well respected. And Nayawudu that is supposed to be reverend. Governors of Southeast and South-South that is supposed to be protected by the people. They are the one they are using to plan against us. Saboteurs are growing, divisions are growing. 3 months to the war, they created River State. 3 months to the war, they carved out Cross River State. 3 months to the war, they isolated some Biafrans into Benue, into Kogi State. They wipe away. Gowon made 12 states. When Nigeria was 12 states, it was not because they wanted to do anything. It was because they want to weaken Biafra land. Biafra land was divided into pieces, 10 kobo. And before your very eyes, history is about to repeat itself. Wazurike, I read an article online. You know, Rafael Wazurike, Nigerian Biafran company, went yesterday and mounted Biafran flag, some areas in Anambra, some area in Enugu, some area in Abia State, some area in Imo State, some area in River State. Their target is to use it to find an avenue through which they will come in and divide us further. Yesterday evening, the members of Mozob, being Mozob, Wazurike boys, went on social media and they were writing, yes, we have celebrated our own Biafra Independent Day. It's just that as we were going, Nigerian police arrested us. It was wonderful that when they arrested us, they now asked us, who are we? We now say, no, we are we are Biafrans with Rafael Wazurike. The Nigerian police started begging us and said, don't be offended. We didn't know you are the one. We are IPOB people. We thought it's IPOB people. And they now exchanged contact and they left. Freedom fighter. And they exchange contact with them. Now, wow, oh, hey, Biafra, anyway. But that same yesterday, over 148 IPOB members have been adopted by Nigerian Terrorist Army 82 Division Enugu. As I'm speaking to you, they are still there. They are going to torture them. Most of them will die. They are going to torture them, and when they are done with them, They will hand them over to the DSS. DSS is going to continue the torture from there, and when they are done, before they will release those that are useless to them to the police. But we are watching them. They have initiated the same instrument of divide and rule before our very eyes. Our fallen heroes and heroines, the living and the dead, they are watching us. The same way the world conspired against us as we speak today, there is a conspiracy against Biafra restoration across the globe. High level of conspiracy. That is why those are people who are claiming to be intellectual. Go back to history. Maybe you will see the solution to being liberated from this zoo called Nigeria. Our Fulani and Yoruba were gallivanting everywhere, looking for people that will help them to kill us. Of course, we don't kill people, so why will we ask you to come and kill anybody? Maybe that is why we've not come into agreement with anybody to come and help us kill Nigerian people. It's not our style, but they will understand one day that the gentility of a lion is not a sign of cowardice. Because we are not looking for alliance to kill you does not mean we cannot do that. Do what you want to do. But Biafrans must understand that there is a high conspiracy against Biafra Restoration Project. There is a high conspiracy against IPOB, because irrespective of what they have witnessed happen in our life, nobody has been bold enough to speak about it. Because there is a policy that says, don't talk about Biafra issue. Don't you know that most countries will be bankrupt? Don't you know that most food stored in America is being stolen from Biafra land? Don't you know that Europe will go for hunger? France don't have anything. UK don't have anything. Without the oil they are stealing from Biafra land. How dare you say it? Don't you know that most precious stone in the zoo called Nigeria is what Saudi Arabia and Dubai and all of them are using to, all these Islamic nations are using to sell? Don't you know that if you allow them to be free, that maybe in 100 years time most of our country would have been taken over by sea, and they will be strong by then. They can't defend they will defend their land, and then our people will be extinct. We have to weaken them so that peradventure in the future Atlantic Ocean take over our land, then as weak as they are, then we can descend on them. You know, we will not allow them to manufacture that Ubunigwe so that they cannot defend themselves. Let Biafra release one nuclear warhead now. You will see this discussion will change. Why do you think they are doing all these things? Because they think we are weak. Let's launch one Biafran nuclear warhead now. That is when you will know that people have been observing what we are. You will know you have gentlemen in power globally. That is why they say God is the God of the strong, not the weak. And they are killing us. They are killing us. Nobody will listen. We know. But we will be shouting it so that tomorrow, today's shout will justify our action tomorrow. Just release one nuclear warhead now, made in Biafra land. You will understand that they are listening to what you're saying. But now they can't. God is not God of the weak. He's God of the strong. And Samson killed the lion, and so he became a servant of God. And Moses crossed the Red Sea, and then he became the servant of God. But then there was Ichabod, though more honorable than his friend, but somewhere along the line, the name of Ichabod will not appear. And you think you're perceiving and running back from these terrorists will make God back you. You lie. If you agree, your God will agree. As we're speaking, blockage is ongoing. Our fallen heroes and heroines were blocked in their land. That blockage has started already. They may try to adjust the pattern of the blockage, the pattern of unleashing this mayhem on our people, but understand history is repeating itself again. The moment you approach Biafra land, you begin to see checking points, checking points, checking points. What are they doing? Blockage. Your airports are being shut down. What are they doing? Blockage. You border with the Atlantic Ocean, but you don't have seaport. And they are building seaport inside Sambisa for a desert. What are they doing? Blockage. But you don't see it. You are busy listening. Hey, IPOB, Indian are partying the man, they insult people. That is why I don't love it. I don't like it. I can't join them. They are miscreants. They are grant means. It's blackmail. We know all of you. But before your very eye, that same blockage that was initiated to starve over 3.5 billion innocent women and children to death is ongoing already. Look at the level of suicide taking place now in Nigeria. Christian, Muslim, all of them are alike. May God bless the person that produced that sniper. Very cheap mosquito insecticide. It's helping you to take your life very easily. But you will not fight and take over to remove that system that is making you to poison yourself. Do I blame you? Don't go to Yoruba church. Don't go to Yoruba church. You are fooling yourself. All of you going to sing in Yoruba church, you have started drinking sniper. The company that produce sniper, please produce more. Because more frustrated individuals are going to poison themselves in the nearest day. Look at Nigeria. Oh, my boyfriend leave me. They drink poison. Oh, they didn't pay me my minimum wage. They drink poison. Oh, what did they call this one? They signing to be minimum. Okay, minimum wage. Oh, they didn't pay me my pension. Oh, you poison yourself. Oh, I cannot feed my children again. Oh, you poison yourself. Oh, hey, Nigeria, mad people. But history is repeating itself already, and you are watching it do so. Starvation has begun already. And as I speak to you, dislodging is completed. They've completely dislodged every Biafran. This is what they did. They dislodged every Biafran in civil service. They remove all of them from army. Completely dislodging our people. As a child, people used to say that the reason why you have Hausa and Yoruba in civil service is because our people did not go to school. But I won't say that way, but the language they use, they will say because Igbo did not go to school. There is one of my brother now who works with Share, SPDC. A very educated man. He's a chartered accountant also. And one day we were discussing, then I've not even heard of IPOB. We were discussing on a neutral ground. He was telling me, then he gained admission into, they employed him. He went for interview to be in SPDC, Share. And he said, when he came back that day, he was very sad, frustrated. I said, what is the problem? He said, my brother, do you know that about 120 panels set up to interview me? Do you know that it's only one Igbo man there? All of them there are Yoruba, with two Oyibo, maybe Dutch, and the Hausa man as the Oga. He said, they didn't even allow me to talk. He said, my brother, why I'm so depressed is that when I saw the harassment, it was unbearable for me. I stood up and walked out against the panel. That is when he could know, and I said, hey, it's okay. I thought this was supposed to be interview. But I don't believe what I'm saying. But notwithstanding, I beg to take my leave. He said he walked out on them. And when he got to their canteen, he was trying to calm himself to consider if he has done wrong or not. He said somebody said to him, why are you feeling so depressed? He explained to the person, look at what happened. And the person said, don't worry, go. They will call you. And when my brother came back, he was lamenting, and he sees now, instead of him to look at what was going on, he keep telling me, hey, you see Igbo people, you say Igbo people go school, all these things cannot happen. But in way go school, we be chartered accountant, auditor of Share representing 5 states in Biafra land. In own certificate, no fee given that employment at that time. You see, Igbo people, he was the first person who told me that Igbo people didn't go to school, that Yoruba is dominating everywhere that they went to school. But today, it's amazing that all the university, all the famous university in Yoruba land, all the famous university in Hausa land, all of them were pioneered by the Igbos. No Igbo man could communicate to anybody in the zoo called Nigeria without having an Igbo interpreter. Most of you don't know the film they call Ichoku in those days, where you have Igbo man interpreting for Igbo man. So when some people tell you that we met the British first, we met Igbo first, but let them bring their interpreter. But these are people who are falsifying the history, trying to justify their level of stupidity and ignorance. But it will not do us any good. We just need to accept the stage we found ourselves, replan, re-strategize, and move ahead. What am I saying in effect? They have completely dislodged all our people. Tomorrow now, the next generation will say, our father didn't go to school. That is why we are not anywhere in government. Most of you will not know that. Most of us that speak here in Radio Biafra, some of us have PhD in chartered accountant. Some of us have LLB, and among others. But we are not here to say personality anyway. You have so many doctors, you will never be gainfully employed. Most of those your gardener now, Nigerian Biafran gardener you have, wherever you are all over the world, go and investigate them. You see all of them have PhD, BSc, LLB, QQQ, depending on the name of the degree. These people are well learned, but they have dislodged all of them. Onehe have been removed, and then because Onehe have been removed, the one in charge of DSCC, EFCC, DSS temporarily have been removed, and Edwin Clark House was ransacked, and then some lunatics somewhere say they are going to declare the Niger Delta Republic of Yoruba and Hausa on the 1st of January. And I think that is why the presidency in her executive capacity also said that they are going to disarm you, putting in effect firearm bearing. But we will look into that later. But what am I trying to say? As we speak, they have totally dislodged all Biafrans from every government parasitators. There are people there, of course we know, but not in the right representative capacity. As a slave, they are there. We understand. But the point is that we must not keep quiet. At this stage, with all this explanation, history trying to repeat itself, many of us cannot see it. We must all be in a lookout so that we don't die as they did. We must be on a lookout. As we are remembering them, we must pray that we will not be remembered as those who we are mourning today. We weep, we cry. Oh, they kill us, we will remember them. How can they kill them? It's okay. But the Yoruba and Hausa remember their own. They do not remember them as, oh, they kill them, Fulani. They don't remember their own as they kill them. They remember their own by putting them, mortalizing them, and putting them inside Naira. Look at your Naira. They remember them by allocating a day to them. Democracy Day, criminal Moshood Abiola. Very soon you will see smuggling day will be dedicated to Tinubu. Very soon Nigeria will make you to celebrate Boko Haram Day, and it will be dedicated to Shekau, the next generation of these people, if you don't see what is coming. As we remember them, understand the reason why they put their life on the line. It is repeating itself in our very time. And you are looking for second tenure. You are aiding these people to oppress us. We have seen your like, but we are not our fathers. It is said that we must be better than our father. The only person that wants you to be better than them in life is your father. Not your boss, not your wife. Only your father. Only your parents are the people who want you to be better than them in life. Only your parents. No matter how much they tell you, oh, we love you, you're my best friend, you are my lily in the valley, you are my toro, the cockroach. It's a lie. The only person that wants you to be better than him or her is your parents. They are the only one that derive joy in you excelling more than them. No other human being will do that. So only genuine Biafrans will understand what I'm saying. As we continue, before our lines are open, saboteurs are breeding everywhere. And of course, our people must not be ignorant about that. There are some people who are now, in fact, they are already paid agents by Nigerian government. The same way people were bribed to fight against Biafra before now. A lot of people have been paid as we speak. And we must begin to watch them and don't make any mistake about it. And now if you have your pen with you, I need you to take this number down. There is one Chimaije Iruebu. Chimaije Iruebu. Write it down. Chimaije Iruebu. His phone number is 070 697 44658. I repeat, Chima Iruebu phone number is 070 697 44658. There is another paid agent who is pointing out where to get IPOB member here in Biafra land, most especially Abia State. Another one, his name is Ukuru Afo Ifanye. Ukuru Afo Ifanye. His phone number is 080 632 57564. Ifanye Ukuru Afo number is 080 632 57564. The third one is Ibiri Nwabeke. Ibiri Nwabeke. His phone number is 080 306 08832. Ibiri Nwabeke number is 080 306 08832. This name and phone number are contact of people, we call them a fulefu. They are the one leading Nigerian soldiers to the home of our brothers in Umunocha or Umunochi, who mounted flag in Abia State during their 30th May evangelism. I think it will be right for every one of you to make sure they drop that line. Call that line. Please call on them. Swear for them. This name have entered our record. So as we are compiling all your name, why we are talking and talking and talking and talking is that we want all of you to come out and disgrace yourself. We open our door for all of you to show yourself. And we are taking record of all of you. Please, those listening to me this morning, make sure those people drop that phone number, or they should come to IPOB leadership and explain their action. Their wife will not be safe. Their children will not be safe. They will not be safe. But I know Nigerian government will kill them today and say IPOB have threatened to kill them. No, not now. Posterity will judge them. So Nigerian, we know what you do. You recruit our people, and when they have done their dirty job, you kill them. So you can move ahead and go and kill them because they deserve it after all. They deserve it after all. So when you are there, you are giving information between your people. You think you are a ninja man. Get ready because you will see mafia. You will see mozob. Mad people. These 3 persons should not use that line again. Call them and give them typhoid fever. Give them Ebola combined with HIV. All of you who are sabotaging Biafra restoration. If we are here to take over another man's land, so you will prevail over us. If we are here to take that which belongs to another, all of you will prevail over us. But if we are exercising our right to self-determination, first of all, God-given right, a mark in the United Nations Charter, recognized by African and Human Rights Principle Charter. If it is our right to agitate for the freedom of our people from this lugard creation, and then all of you will fall woefully. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again is 081 221 52971. Our female line, women number is 081 288 58641. Our female number is 081 288 58614. And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Yes, a caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Mari, good morning. This is your son, Onyibe calls you this morning from the land of the great and home of the free. I came from Ibere. Ibere is under Abia State, Abia Province. This morning, I'm calling you precisely from Abia State. Aba. I traveled there last 4 hours ago, and I want to say, may God bless every members of the IPOP in the question yesterday. I heard their voice from this way. I encourage them to keep up. Though I was not around, so I have to appreciate them from far too. Sir, what you're saying this morning enticed me so much. Someone will ask how is it enticing me? Yes, because you say something very soon they'll be celebrating the Boko Haram and the Shakals evil method against us, even to the next generation coming. And this is to tell us that there is a problem somewhere. And that reminds me quickly that even the slogan, Igbos are greedy, Igbos are greedy, very soon will be celebrated by British, Yoruba, and Hausa against people from any moment now. And I was asking myself, how is this people greedy? And it came to my understanding that this greediness started this greediness because of their laziness. They stepped out from their home, explored down to our area. And because of the consistency in our grandfathers to stand out and defend their generation and the people at hand they have, these people resisted them to the point they now turn around and say that we are greedy. Are you not greedy Britain? Are you not greedy Hausa? Are you not greedy Yoruba? We will find something in somebody's pillow and you say it belongs to you.
We are the ones that are taking their things. We are the ones they say we are greedy. So what do we call them that are robbing us in a broad daylight? Okay.
So each time this thing happens, I become more angry. Now they are telling us that we are greedy. Sir, I am not happy with these people. If I said I'm happy with these people, I will die shutting down my voice. Do you understand? Because these people have tormented us so much. But it's not their fault. Because if the Reverend Fathers, the pastors, the clergy, the opinion leaders, all these fools will stand out and keep complaining about what is tormented us all, it simply means we are not hopefully to survive through this. But I thank God for the few IPOs, the few that are choosing, because there are many that are calling to this. But they have been desisting. Like the few names you called now with their numbers, and they think they can run away from this. They will never run away from this. They will never, ever run away from this. We are out for them. So I don't want to take much of your time. May God encourage you and keep you all true. Thank you from the land of this.
We must continue.
Bye.
Yes. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good. Ụtụtụ ọma Maazị Onyibe.
Ụtụtụ
ọma Biafra worldwide. Ndewo Maazị Onyibe, ndewo. Onye ọbụla na-ege m ntị n'ụtụtụ a ndewo. Aka mbụkwa Maazị Nwoke Chinedu Maga na-ekwu. Nwoke o mere ụkwa nna n'Imo. Calling from Italy, como precisely. Maazị Onyibe, permit me to hand everything over to Chukwu Kabiam. Ezikwanye ekene gị. Ezikwanye ajụjụ aka gị mma. Igbo kwuru nze mụọ ọzọ. Biafra worldwide. Asị m unu senetebe. Ezumezu Biafra. Mmiri niile na Biafra anyị. Mmiri niile na Biafra anyị. Ahịa niile na Biafra anyị. Oke osisi niile na Biafra anyị. Oke osimiri niile na Biafra anyị. Anyanwụ na-agbụkwara. Kpakpando ọnwa mmiri ikuku elu na ana asịkọ ha bogotere. Ihe ọcha na ihe ojii asịkọ ha bogotere. Na-ekene onye na-afọ na nkwa n'olugo na omume. Maka na agbekere nwa gwere lugo ọtụtụ. A sị na mmiri dọrọ eju dọrọ nwa nkịta. Biafra anyị maka ọ dị. Anyị abịaghị idozie ntị. Awena sị ekene onye na-afọ na nkwọ ekekele ụwa. Agbogote. Abịadọnyela anyị ekwenye isi abụ na Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe akwakwa ihe nwe temekpọ. Ọ dị principal officer IPOB ihe akwakwa ihe nwe ogologo ndụ arụ dị mma na ekene onye na-afọ na nkwọ. Na ihe anyị na-ayọ. Isi Israel Majesty jere okwa na isi yomu gwezere isi yomu keji isi yomu niile ụmụ Biafra niile worldwide ogbefu ndị nze meke Maazị Onyibe ị ga-adị ka echi maka n'echi ada agwụ esi na ọ ga-adị maka echi maka n'echi ada agwụ awa na-asị Chukwu Kabịa ma ọ dị n'elu ya dara anyị na ọ dị na nakwela anyị ọ dị na mmiri ya siela anyị na ọ dị n'ikuku ya ekwetela anyị na-eke onye na-akwọ na nkwọ n'ụbọchị dị na-eke ndụ anyị ihe anyị na-ayọ bụ ka anyị zara ọka anyị na ndụ n'ọgbọ n'ọnwụ anyị ahụ azụ ọka onye ọbụla anyị azụghị oke onye ọbụla nwe onye anyị na-azụ oke na ọka anyị ka anyị na-azụrụ ahụ na-asị Chukwu Okabịa ụmụnna ndị nọ n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ụlọ ọgwụ ya gide ha ka anyị kwesị aka ọgwọ nsọ kwalụ ha ụzọ Ezuko Kabiama. He said, I went to smart, but it's my restaurant. Ezuko Kabiama. But then I am as well. Now to go Kabiama wine. He said, man, you are hitting it. You are hitting the nail, you know, you are hitting the nail. Correct. Because they thought we are joking. They thought we are joking. The time our leaders stand up and continue saying, some people think he is joking. And that is why we followed him. The way he stand up is where we followed him. We can never follow anybody that is not serious. We see the seriousness of Hamadike and the way God direct him and he come to us. That's why we follow the Hamadike. And we must follow him till we restore Biafra. We tell all of them, Masob, video initiative, all of them, we tell them to keep their certificate and join IPOB now before it's too late. Let them keep it and join Biafra IPOB now to carry on our quest so that we restore our motherland, to control our responsibilities, to take care of them one by one. This is what we are telling them. We are not dragging anybody to anything. And our land will demand our land. That is what we are telling the whole world. We are not in the same value system with Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba, which we can never be. The whole world think we don't know what they are doing. We know them one by one. By their truth, we know them. Let them continue gallivanting. And we must continue resoluting. Continue standing shoulder to shoulder with our leader. Don't forget that our target may remain sacrosanct. We must keep remembering our fallen heroes because the whole world are remembering their own. First World War and Second World War, they're still remembering what happened then. Talk more what happened in 1960 something, 70 till date. We must remember them. I remember as if we come Rwanda name. Join IPOB anywhere you are so that we move on. All help Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. We must not forget our leader, Mazen Nandekano, will be in Atlanta, Georgia, and we'll be touring some states. Those of you in America, please come out in your number. You must come together. They don't fear you. Your number means nothing to them because they know it will come to nothing if you don't speak with one voice. But they fear the day you speak with one voice. Some of these days we will look into that topic. Call on the line your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Satancha Unit, Kovinagi. So I want to thank you this morning for what you are doing for us with Biafra. Okay. Hello.
Go ahead, call on the line.
Okay, sir. So, sir.
Caller on the line, go ahead.
Okay, I should go ahead. I thought. Okay, sir.
But I'm
so,
not talking to you. I say go ahead. The point is, you focus on what you are doing. In fact, caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
I greet all of you. I'm Chisom Ejike, man, calling from Malaysia. A student of Mazen Nande Carlo, a GS student. I want to just make something clear. I thank you and your effort and everything that you are doing. And our people all over the world should remember that 30th. It's very, very important for us. And I believe this year own will be more greater than every other ones we are doing. It has one of our brothers that are broadcasting from Germany. That our brother has done things that he not supposed to do. I will call you private and tell you something about him. That one is one. Two again, during Obasanjo time, they map out 12 states in Nigeria and give them Sharia law. So Obasanjo knows everything about what he's saying. Not this week. During his own time, 1990, that Obasanjo entered, the first tenure, he gives 12 states to practice Sharia law. They pass it on bill. They're practicing Sharia law. Meaning they have seceded from Nigeria because they have given them both their police and everything. So what we are doing today, they are calling us terrorists. We are not terrorists. They left the main terrorists hitting around the bush, talking something that they're not supposed to talk. Anybody that left IPOB because they call IPOB terrorists, the person want to leave. Because what they are doing today, both in churches and everything, and our people are still going there. I believe there is the real call IPOB. Whether rain fall, sunshine, we are there. And we will never go back. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, we must continue. It's just to remind our people that all these things have started long ago. And this enemy will fail. The reason why we come talking and talking and talking is to see if they can be delivered. The same way when God asked Noah to build the ark according to the Bible. Many people were thinking it's a child's play, it's not going to happen until the Bible says the earth opened and the heavens opened and water came from both and there were no more. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Watchcook. Good morning, George Onyibe. Good morning, my lovers of freedom, my Biafran people all over the world. Good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, depending on your time zone. My name is Madam Tesicho Ojukwu. I'm calling from Catalonia, Spain, Barcelona. But I'm from Amich, Newe South in Biafran land. My main comment this morning is that I'm calling Chukwuka Abiyama to continue blessing all of you that is helping us for this struggle. Let God continue protecting you people in and out. And I'm bringing our leader into your care this morning, my Lord. Let the spirit of Chukwuka Abiyama continue guiding him for all his traveling this time, for this our heroes and heroic day to America. Let God guide him front and back in Elohim and prayed. Another one, my lovers of freedom. I'm using this opportunity to beg every one of you. I just wake up this morning when our Master Onyibe was calling the name of the three saboteurs, Ifeanyi, Okorafor, and so on. Please, maybe the number, maybe you will repeat it in the forum because it's very important. That's what I'm saying every time that whenever you are listening to our radio.
Their number is online already. None of them.
Okay, that's very good.
These ones is very important, sending a signal for them to repent. There are those that are gone beyond the repentance. At the right time, they will know we are not joking. The people they are killing will not die for nothing. This is one thing they should know. The first thing is that those people should not use that line again. They must be frustrated. That line must be dropped. Thank you very much.
Okay. Whether they use it or not, my prayer this time, this hour is that I pray 24 hours of my life to this our struggle. This our struggle is a divine project that anybody that is putting hand there, Chukwuka Abiyama will destroy and strike the life of that person dead, him and his generation. That's what I pray every day. And another one, Ifeanyi, the stupid governor, Ifeanyi or something like that. I called him yesterday night. He said that I send message. If you are hearing me, the stupid governors, you carry my brothers and sisters, then you put them. Yesterday they are protecting for their rights. They demand that is what they're supposed to do in their life is what they are doing. This thing happened to stupid Okora officer that put to few of my fellow mothers. I'm still having pains for that thing. Ifeanyi has done his own yesterday. Then you try to release my brothers and sisters this morning. If you fail to do so, I want you how we strike you and your family date. Chukwuka Abiyama will kill you and kill all your generation. That's what I'm saying. Then another one, I'm begging all my Biafran, please, 30th May. Those that are in Biafran, please stay at home. Don't move out of the house. We are crying, taking this Those that are in Biafra, you know what you're supposed to do. Let us join hands together for this struggle. Let our saboteurs, we know all of them. We know what they are doing, but they are not going to scot free. Nada. They are going to receive their punishment before they will die. That's my prayer. Then another one, Mazi, I'm sorry. I saw one message, something yesterday for Facebook. A stupid man was there mentioning that Igbos, the most foolish man on earth, is Igbo people. I'm replying to that man. I don't want to mention it, whether I mention the name or not. You are number one idiot, stupid man on earth I was born. If you are hearing me, I'm one of the IPO mother. I've sent you this morning. You are one of the stupid idiots I've never seen in my life. And God must surely strike you and kill you to death. Because I cannot see the reason why you will be mentioning that statement. Igbo man is, since I was born, they don't have time. What they want in life is that they will go to Onyibe, buy their market, carry go to Nne, go to Aba. They have time for their business. They don't have time. The two people that are going to Abuja collecting brand envelope, you are the people killing us. And I'm praying that God must surely destroy all of you. Biafra must come. We are here to restore our Biafra. No matter anything, no matter anything you people do, from Sokoto to Oyimbo, Biafra, God has ordained that in our generation, we are going to get our freedom. It's already in our door, just for a meantime. It's already in our door. So, my dear, this is what I'm begging this morning. God, may God bless all of you, Onyibe, our deputy, all our radios, all of you that are helping us for this struggle. May Elohim bless every one of you. In her name I prayed. He said, and he said,
they must continue. They will. Yes, can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning. My sister will forget me. In fact, you are fired. Okay, you may travel. It's all right. You're welcome. So, Bandero, good to know. You are welcome, my sister. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Everybody should obey it. Let everybody obey this shit at home. These people have been doing this thing. Some have to go to vote. Sure. Look at this, our leader. Let us obey him. This is 30th May. Everybody should sit at home. I can sit at home, obey the order. The order of good may obey. Oh, the beyond no. Look at the Buddha. I get Mangeta, everything, whatever we had, Mangeta, Mayana. Here, one again, because of God, I am not going to have this street at this carpet of law, everybody should sit at home. So, another thing to you, this governor, Enugu State, the year about 100 and something, 8 years. La prison. When I suffer, I can never to one more. No one also knows what I want to one of those to one, but I don't know going on our suffer. I got to have to be a matter. Only one needs to go on our only I gave it. Go to catapult. I was just learn a guy. iji ebe ụlọ nke mmadụ wee kpọbanye n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ị nọrọ ile na iwu gọvanọ n'iwu ihe na that nobody will talk to you but Chineke ga-atọ to you. Ọ bụ oge nke ọ dị Rojas kọrọ Awụsa agbọghọ Awụsa mgbe a na-agwụ ya nke ọ nọ n'ọchịchị ọkwa kịta ọnụwa na-arịtụzi na the sick ọkwa na ha ebe ka ewu na-achọzi sekuriti ga-eche ya mgbe ọ na-agwụ ya ahụ na-ahụ ihe elu na nwa ya dịka na nwa ya dịka na-eme ihe na owu ụzọ niile ga-ajakwa na nkwụsị na-ebi nwanne gị mana isi nwa nke gị na-protect gị na-eche ka mmadụ protect ego onye ime isi ha sọmtịrị ị na-ebu nwanne gị gịnị ka o mere gị gịnị ka onye a mere gị ọbara ịnọkwa gị n'isi ọkwa ọtụtụ na-eri ike na onye ejere obodo oyibo ịgbasa ọsọ ha $1,000 years is just like this in the sight of God. Ụlọ ebizila mmadụ na obi izi you cannot create a human being. On a television. Just remember me, how is happening on my phone? Okay, now look at yesterday. How many debates? They reply by the Tirimbu, the Tirimbu reply on our first television. And the center. He didn't reply. No, I don't need one. I don't think Biafra, but all of them, they will blind. All of them will be blind. Nothing I got to have look at the book and that's what we don't have to remember. My name is Manaka. Of course, this is all message that I probably because if you are not free to go in a church, because also the church is in this Roman said, where I am not, I got here and there. People will be afraid. Kita na ni o jeni pastor ni ke tutasi nenya na sọ ọkùnrin Buhari na ọgwọ Buhari owozo ya mo na ke na Nigeria nobody kila mo na ko so nke onye le ba ko so nke onye se ya na buza mo na so ya na so no ya Buhari ko no bu ya nobody saying all these things. I'm just telling you the truth. And when you see Ethiopia, and you're going to be like nobody on a television. If I am so not only the that was because I tell them that you people will kill, and you people fire on students. They just off my phone. I tell them that only God will fight for Biafra, and the Biafra they will come and get the are you able to go to Biafra? But you never buy a radio, without the battery. The moment I know I know what the two letters in the house is Gucci. Two letters in the house is Gucci. Not for 2 letters, but my life is my name. I'm going to go army before.
Every Biafran, every genuine Biafran is a born soldier.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
It's all right, my sister. Okay, we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, we lost that caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp?
Morning, sir. Mr. Mas Judge Onyibe.
Morning, go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ekene Daniel Okeke. I am from Amagunze. Amagunze is in Kano East, Biafra land. I'm reaching you all the way from United Arab Emirates, Dubai precisely. Mazi George Onyibe, I really thank you so much for the great job you are doing for the people of Biafrans. I really appreciate you for the great job. Keep on the good work you are doing for the people of Biafrans. Also, I am calling the people of Amagunze precisely for them to come out and join the struggle, because we are the people of Chukwu Okike Abiama. I really want them to also observe the 30th of May, sit at home, for them not to come out. I want them to sit at home as well. Also, I call on the brothers and sisters, those who are still lacking behind, to come out, join the struggle, because we need to get our freedom. We need to get away from the people of the zoo. That place is not meant for us. That place is not for us. We need to go home and worship Chukwu Okike Abiama. Mas George Onyibe, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you. Asị m na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma na Eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma na Orie, dịrị gị mma na Afọ, dịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. I also call our brothers and sisters, those who is residing in Dubai. I want them to come out to join the struggle. For them not to lag behind, I want them to come out and join the struggle. You understand?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mas George Onyibe.
We must continue.
God bless you.
And you too. We must continue. Our people must understand that it is now or never. Can you hear me, caller, on the line? Morning.
Moabo, a native of Ebonyi State, from Afibo precisely, but based in Ekwano.
Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, achọrọ m ise na Chukwu ga-agọzi afọ mụrụ Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ ga-agọzikwa afọ mụrụ Uche Mefo. Otu aka ahụ Chukwu ga-agọzi afọ mụrụ Goni maka mbọ unu na-agba maka Biafra. Ana m asị na ọ ga-adịrị unu mma. Wee were otu aka ahụ na-asị na mbọ niile anyị na-agba agaghị abụrụ anyị ihe efu. Mma biri n'ugwu Awụsa more than 26 years old. More than 26 years. Ama m ka ndị Awụsa si akpa agwa. I speak Hausa more than I speak Igbo. I write Hausa more than I write Igbo. I know them too well. Enwere ihe jikọrọ anyị na ndị a. Enwere ihe jikọrọ anyị na ndị a. Anyị na ha bụrụ ofu nne, anyị abụrụ ofu nna. Nri anyị na ndị a na-eri abụrụ ofu ụdị nri. Ụdị amamihe anyị nwere abụrụ ụdị amamihe ha ma nwere. Anyị ma dị iche n'ebe ha nọ. Enweghị ihe jikọrọ anyị na ha. Anyị kwesịrị inwere onwe anyị, nọnyere onwe anyị, were aka anyị hazie onwe anyị. Mbọ ha na-agba ka ha megide anyị. Mbọ ha na-agba bụ ka ha memina anyị. Ọ bụrụ na ha memina anyị, ewere obodo anyị. Achọrọ m ime ka ndị Biafra mata na Kaduna steeti abụrụ ndị Hausa nwe ya. But ụbọchị taa, ndị Hausa gbegoro Kaduna steeti. Enwekwa ihe ga-eme ka onye Igbo, onye Christian chee Kaduna steeti again. Maka na ha take go over Kaduna steeti. Ụdị ahụ ka ha chọkwara ime na Plateau steeti. Ndị Plateau chọpụta ya n'oge wee gbaa mbọ lụọ ọgụ dị na ya lota steeti ha. Onye Hausa nwere ọnụ ọzọ n'ebe ndị Jos nọ. Otu ihe ahụ ka ha chọrọ ime n'ebe anyị nọ. Ka ha napụ anyị oke ruru anyị. Biko mụ na-asị nwa afọ Biafra ọbụla ga-agba mbọ jisi ike ka anyị lụọ dị sọgụ alụta obodo anyị. Maka afọ anyị na-ata na ọ bụrụ na anyị tachaa ya anyị alụtara Biafra, ụmụ anyị ga-atakarị ka anyị na-ata. So mụ na-asị na onye ọbụla ga-ejisi ike ka ajụ n'ume. Ọ bụgodị na ga-agba egbe maka ihe a na-eme si gbaa dịsa egbe. In fact, enweta Biafra gbara egbe obi agaghị adị m mma. Because mụ chọrọ imegwara ihe ha mere anyị. o doro manya na mụ asolu ọgụ Biafra wee mụrụ na maka ọgụ Biafra wee dịkwa ndụ ọzọ na Biafra achọrọ m imegoro ihe ndị a mere anyị biko otu aka ọha m n'olu wee na-asị na Chineke ga-agọzi unu so wee na-agba mbọ na-eme ka Biafra dị mma. Chukwu gọzie gị.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
My brother, good morning. Good morning. My name is Kelvin Johnny Emmanuel. Thank you very much. I'm listening to you. So I'm on my way to work. I'm in the zoo. I'm in this contraption called zoo. I am going to work, but I cannot hold it because I've been in the house and I've been calling. I know the line is very busy, but I have to keep trying until I get you. Thank you so much. I listened while I'm on your program. You were saying that our people are actually cajoled, not only cajoled, but they are all trapped. Yes, it is true, we are trapped. But I have a problem with us all. IPOB, for example. We as a family member, if we give ourselves advice, we don't to Omenala and forget about this nonsense Yoruba traditional churches, and that is why they get us down. But they won't listen. Our youths have a problem. We don't listen. Go back to our ancestral back the machines. That is the way our forefathers worship. And if you look like those times, it was difficult before even walls penetrated into our communities. But no, we won't go back. We will say those are fetish. We take the white names that the so-called Roman gave us, British gave us, and we call it juju. But those are the ones who are to help us in anything we are doing. When we call upon them, they are the right judges. Look at it now. Our people, if they actually do what they are supposed to do and then consult, the messengers of our land, they will go successfully and come back, and no police or army will be able to arrest them and keep them the way they are. So we are actually advocating. I am of Unit 4. I didn't even introduce myself properly. I'm a family member, Unit 4, Igbocha. So I am saying we are advocating, calling out everybody. Let us go back to the way we are. No matter the blockage, we will conquer. Because Biafra is a spirit and nobody can hold it. If we only agree to do what is necessary, obey the call, and go back, see all the money we are suffering in this country.
We must continue. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Onyibe, good morning. This is Meta. I'm calling from you. I'm the deputy coordinator. Thank you, my brother, for what you are doing. May you continue to strengthen you. I just want to speak to somebody just called you from UAE. These are brothers. He's not a member of IPOB. They like to call. They like to call, encouraging and inviting people to sit at home. Why can't they join us here? Those people are the people that are delaying our struggle. They're just like Ohone Zendibu. If everybody in Biafra land, all the Biafrans accepted from the first place and accepted what we are doing and join our leader, by now we could have gotten our Biafra. They are the one delaying us. These people agree, these people not agree. And it has to go to the coalition, they should not be calling it the Biafra. They are paying for it. They should come and be part of what we are doing. When I heard this, because I was so angry, they will be calling try their best to call and encourage and like what we are doing, but they don't want to be part of it. It's very, very discouraging, you know. Anyway, I just want to, I was so angry. I don't want to hear their voice. They should come and join us and know what we are doing. May God continue to strengthen you and
thank you, my
also,
sister.
yeah, want to encourage all of them to come and join us. Sit at home. They should come. When they come and hear what we are doing, they should encourage their families at home to sit at home as well. Well done, my brother. May God continue to strengthen you.
What you said is correct. And our advice to everybody is don't be on the sideline. We know most people who are calling just love it. It's not about loving it. It's about getting involved. Look for IPOB family closer to you and join. But soon they will understand. Soon they will understand. Thank you very much, my sister. We must continue.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
And
Bye.
you too. Bye-bye from here. Yes, can you hear me, call on WhatsApp?
Yes, I hear you.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Onyibe. May God bless you. I'm very happy to hear your voice this morning. May God keep you alive for me and for all Biafrans. You'll be alive, you with your family, and Biafra will be restored. The same with you, Sheba, for the same with Mazin Land, our leader, and more powerful. All the hardcore Biafrans, not saboteurs. God will keep all of us alive, and we will fight this battle, and we will restore it in our time. Our children will never suffer what we have suffered. Well, my name is Mr. Chukode. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland. I'm from Oka province, Biafra land. I went to Europe through the desert and through the Mediterranean. Only 5% of us survived this journey. Others died in the desert or in the Mediterranean. So I thank God for my life this morning. So now, what I have to contribute this morning is concerning Enugu state governors who have the capability to arrest his people and hand them over to Hausa Fulani to kill them. In the same Enugu state, under his watch, Fulani herdsmen is killing his people, but he never arrests any of them. All those Fulani herdsmen, rampaging women and men in their family, beheaded them, raping them in their family in that same Enugu state. I never heard that the governor arrested one of them and put them in the cell. Now he has the capability to arrest his brothers, 150, and hand them over to Hausa Fulani to kill just for money. I think there's something our people says in proverb that when you pursue somebody to the wall, there's nothing the person will do anymore. Rather to push you back. We are at the point of pushing these people back now. We have to reiterate back to these so-called governors, senators, and so on. So another thing that I want to contribute is about these three people you call this morning that is informing the enemy where we are. It's better you put also their pictures in internet so that we will see them and know who they are, so that we will take care of them. Not only stopping their numbers, that we will deal with them too. Everybody will know who the enemy is, and everybody will take action, open action against them, either to eliminate them, or if you like to marry them, you marry them. If you don't like to marry them, then you can deal with them as enemy. So, and I also calling all our Biafrans home and their way, because Biafra is very close. Time shall come when there will be no time for you to register again to Biafran family. This is the only time you have. I call everybody to go to any of our family very close to you and just gentle write your name, the name of your family, and be a family member and contribute. Don't just stay by the side and be waiting for Biafra to be restored for you to come and enjoy. It never worked that way. Please, I'm calling everybody. Don't be just a spectator. Be a player in the pitch.
Thank you very much.
Join us to restore this Biafra in our time. This is what I want to say this morning. May God help us and restore Biafra. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. May God bless you.
And you too. This is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment, a moment of inspiration. I greet Biafrans across the globe. I say, you must remain focused. I appreciate those of you who were able to call in, and my sincere apology to those who couldn't come in and those who did not complete whatever statement they wanted to make. But we must continue. Look for the IPOB family closer to you. 30th of May, sit at home in Biafra land, and let the world understand that over 10 million of our people were murdered in cold-blooded, and they don't want us to talk about it. We shall remember them. As I sign off from here, I say, remain blessed. They will know.